YouTube comic book community, what is going on? It is Mr. D. Man, it has been a long time. This is comic book haul number 25, and it's also my first video of 2020. Man, I seriously think it's been like 3 months since I've done a video. Just a lot of stuff going on. Comic book collecting kind of took a little bit of a backseat, put it on the back burner. Had to go out to Germany for work, and then the whole Kappa YouTube thing got going, and the whole YouTube landscape has kind of really changed. I've been kind of just sitting back and watching everything. Not that I quit collecting or anything, but like I said, everything kind of took a little bit of a backseat. And then let's see, after the whole Kappa thing, it was the holidays. So that kind of cut into some time, and then, let's see, I had an upper respiratory infection, so that put me on the sideline for a couple of weeks, and then, let's see, what else is happening? Oh, then I took the family out to Arizona for a quick vacation, but man, this is going to be a really good haul. I'm really proud of these books I picked up. I'm really excited to show you guys. I don't even know if anyone's going to end up watching this, but to those of you who actually clicked on this video and watch it, thank you. I appreciate it. And who knows, depending on how this video goes, maybe I'll do some more in the future. You guys can follow me on Instagram. Send me a request. It is Mr. D _414, MISTER D and then _414. And you can follow me on Instagram, where I've been posting a lot more things. So enough yapping. We're already almost 2 minutes in. Let's get to showing off some books. So first up, star number 1, J. Scott Campbell. Then we have Thor number 1. I want to say this is either an In-Huk Lee or a Yi-Hung Lee variant. This is from, what is this, Comic Mint, I think. So this book I actually got for free, because if you spent 20 bucks, you got it for free. So I was happy to pick that up. And the $20 book that I bought was this Ninja Turtles number 100. This is their Clayton Crane variant. Just like this, it's got all 5 of them. Jennika at the forefront, so it's a nice clean Clayton Crane. You know I love Artgerm, so New Mutants number 1, gorgeous Artgerm cover. Let's see, I also picked up Monsters number 1. I don't even remember who this variant's by, but this was just a cool, kind of a retro looking cover with the Japanese writing down there, Chinese writing, so don't even remember. That's how long ago it's been since I picked this up. Let's see, what else did I get? Darth Vader number 1. This is an In-Huk Lee. Know that for a fact. So Darth Vader number 1, In-Huk Lee. I also picked up Red Sonja, Age of Chaos. This is the this is Derek Chu. Derek Chu variant. I think this is like a 1 in 10. I also picked up Red Sonja number 13. This is Jay Lee. I love yellow covers. Real simple, real basic looking. I just picked it up because I liked it. So Jay Lee, Red Sonja 13. This just came out not that long ago. This is The Plunge number 1 by DC, the Black Label. This is the variant. I actually read this. This is actually a pretty interesting read. I could see this maybe getting optioned into a TV or movie. It hasn't really gotten into a whole lot of details yet. Just, telling you who the characters are and a little bit of the story that's going on. So I'm actually going to probably pick this up on my pull list and see what number 2 and see if I continue reading it after that. This just came out too, and this is a Yi-Hung Lee. This is Gwen Stacy number 1. I also got the J. Scott Campbell, but I wasn't a really big fan of it once the art was released. So when I got it, I immediately listed it on eBay. So, Yi-Hung Lee. And I've been picking these up for a while. More Artgerm. This is Ruby number 2. And then he also did the cover for Ruby number 3. and he did the cover for Ruby number 4. And I think the last cover that he's doing for this series is Ruby number 5. And then I think Derek Chu takes over for this run. So Ruby number 5, Artgerm. When I was in Arizona last week, I went to a Half Price Books, and I found this for $3. This is Van Helsing vs. Dracula, Zenescope number 4, cover C. This is a beautiful Paul Green. I cannot find this book on eBay at all. I'm able to find the print of this, but not the book. So figured we'll give it the Mylar treatment. A little Paul Green action there. I wasn't going to say no to Paul Green for $3. There was a small con down in a town called Kenosha. So I didn't really hit a lot of the vendors that I normally would go to, just because I feel like I've already seen their stuff. So there's a guy there, I hadn't seen him before. I found this. This is Deadpool Corpse number 4. This is Rob Liefeld, Appetite for Destruction homage. So I saw this on the Walking Jedi, another YouTuber. Most of you guys know him. At least my subscribers will know him. If not, make sure you go and check him out. He did a haul video a while back, probably about a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years ago now, and he showed this book. So I remembered that and picked this up. So big shout out to Walking Jedi. I don't know who the artist is on this. I looked it up, but I don't remember because it's not a real big name artist. But this is Son of Asgard, Thor number 8. I love this cover. I've loved this cover for the longest time. And this is a cheap book to find too, just a beautiful Enchantress cover. Found this for $1. Astonishing X-Men number 6. First appearance of someone. This was a book that's been kind of heating up or being speculated on. Damn, I don't remember who it was, but someone from some island, some scientist. So found that for $1. Wasn't going to say no. This book got kind of warm for a second. I found this for $3 from Sparn Comics, so I scooped up a copy. This is Amazing Fantasy number 7. This is the first appearance of the female Scorpion for $3. Wasn't going to let it sit there, so bought that. Back to that con down in Kenosha. I found this for $1. This is Oz number 1. J. Scott Campbell sketch variant. I have 2 color copies of this. Actually, I might have sold one of them, so I might just be down to 1. But I found the sketch variant, and I think I paid like $3 or $1 for it. So cool to add the black and white sketch. From that same guy, I found, who is this? David Finch. Nice David Finch, a cheeky David Finch cover. This doesn't go for much, but I'm a David Finch fan, so picked that up for $1. And then back to Half Price Books out in Arizona. Another David Finch cover. This one apparently is a little bit harder to track down. eBay sales, a couple of these are listed for like around $20. So when I found this for $1.50, brought home with me. Another nice David Finch cover. And then jumping back to that con I went to, I found this Storm number 11. Nice Stephanie Hans. Doesn't go for anything, but Stephanie Hans fan. Jesus, I can't speak tonight. So nice Storm cover. A guy that I know that sells comics out of his garage hooked me up with a couple books and gave me kind of a deal. This is New X-Men 128, first Fantomax. And then he also had New X-Men 129, first cover appearance of Fantomax. And then he also had X-Factor, 24, which most people assumed was the first appearance of Archangel, but apparently Key Collector is saying that it's not, and I'm not going to get into all that. So for right now, it's still the first appearance of Archangel. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man, First appearance of Mockingbird. Pretty happy to snag this up. I paid $10 for this. And then from the Half Price Books Out by Me, I found this Green Lantern number 20. What did I pay for this? I want to say I paid like $3 for it, or $4. First appearance of Jessica Cruz. Not a Green Lantern fan at all, but I just recognized the book from watching all of your guys' haul videos. This is Wonder Woman 118. I just picked this up. I forgot who the artist is. It's a Lopez. It's a Garcia Lopez, I want to say it is. It's not George Lopez. I think it's Garcia Lopez. And it's a story by John Byrne. Wonder Woman 118. This is a gorgeous cover. Love the color composition on this. I found this for $3 on eBay. All the other listings have this book going for about $20, which I think is ridiculous. It's not a key, not a first appearance. I was featured on a CBSI article once. That's how I found out about the cover, and I just love it with the waves crashing up. Like I said, the orange going into the aqua there in the sky, sunrise or sunset, whatever it is. Just gorgeous cover. Really love this. Really happy to find that for $3. Let's see, now we're getting into some fun books. Marvel Age 41, Stan the Man, right there. Got this for $15 from my buddy that sells comic books out of his garage. So he had this, and yep, I took this off his hands, and this is a beautiful copy too. An absolutely gorgeous copy. Has maybe one little spine ding down on the corner, but really happy to get that for that price. This is a variant that not a lot of people talk to, and again, it's a yellow cover. This is We Are Robin number 3. This is the 1 in 25. This one kind of goes under the radar. This is about a $20 book, and I got this for, I want to say, like $5. But again, with the yellow cover, one that doesn't come up very often. And I don't think I've ever really seen anyone talk about it. So happy to pick that up. God, this is going back to local comic shop day. How long ago was that? New Mutants number 1 was a Deodato. Yeah, Mike Deodato cover. So beautiful magic cover there for local comic book shop day. Pick that up. And this is going back even further. This is Luna Snow number 1. I believe this was the 1 in 25 as well. Was this Future Avengers, Future Fight firsts? I think these might have been one-shots. I think there was a Luna Snow, a White Fox, and someone else featured on the covers. But really happy to pick up this 1 in 25. Probably doesn't go for much anymore. I didn't pay $25 for it either. So Mirka Andolfo finally getting some recognition. Love her artwork. This is on Unsacred number 1. I want to say this is like cover D that she did, sketch variant. No, there's a couple other versions where I think this is like in gold, but that is cover D. Picked that up, and then along the same lines, I also picked up number 2, also the sketch variant by Mirka. So I'm really loving Mirka Andolfo's work lately. I picked up, let's see, I pre-ordered. She's got a new book coming out. What is that? Mercy number 1. I picked up the Art Germ cover, and I picked it up from Mirka Andolfo's website. It's autographed by Mirka Andolfo and Art Germ, and it's going out to get graded. So I should be getting that hopefully sometime soon, next couple months, but I'm really excited about that. Geez Louise. Vampirella number 6, maybe? Beautiful charcoal Art Germ. This is a 1 in 10. It's got the red eyes there. I know he did a bunch of different color variants for this with the title in green, red, and blue. I just like the 1 in 10 charcoal. That's what I went with. Sons of Anarchy 25. The Jax photo variant. Just a really awesome cover. Black. This thing's clean. No spine ticks. So happy to snag this up. Like I said, this is a 1 in 25. This book got hot for a minute. This is Airboy 51 or 52, the Steranko cover. I pre-ordered this. I saw this before a long time ago, and I love the artwork on this. This is just a gorgeous sketch cover. So I pre-ordered this a long time ago before this even got hot. And this did get hot for a while after it was released. I picked it up for cover price, actually less than cover price. I think I might pay like $3.99 for this. And this book, after it released, shot up. I don't know if it's still holding its value. It's still just a gorgeous Steranko sketch cover there. So really happy to have this. Another book that got hot is this Heartbeat #1. This was the, the retail thank you exclusive, one per store. I have the regular cover, and this is by Mirka Andolfo too. And then I picked this one up, so happy to snag this up. Don't know if it's even doing anything anymore, but again, that's how long it's been since I've done a video. Let's see, I really enjoy Mike Mayhew's artwork, so I supported him, and I picked up his variant of Marauders #4 with a gorgeous white queen. And because it was decently priced, I picked up both. So I got the Virgin variant with the white background. I don't have a lot of white queen stuff, and I really don't have that much Mike Mayhew. So I was really happy to pick up this set from him and show him some love and support. Vampironica New Blood #1. Jeez Louise. I don't remember who the artist is, but love this cover. Kind of got the Alice in Wonderland look going on, the bloody face sitting on the pumpkin. This was a great Halloween theme book, so this was a pre-order probably back in October. Let's see, 2 books. I am really excited to get these. I found these for great deals, and they're both gorgeous covers and gorgeous condition. And that is Betty and Veronica, 251. Dan Parent. Really happy to add this to the collection. One of the harder to find Betty and Veronicas. And then along those same lines, bam, Veronica, #28. This is obviously a sought-after book for obvious reasons, just like the other one. It's a Dan DeCarlo cover. This one's probably in a, I'd say this is probably a nice VF copy. Might ding a 8.5, maybe a 9.0 with a press. So really happy to get this. Really, really happy to get those. So those were 2 books that were on my list. Next up, man, another book that was on my list since I got back into collecting, and this one was tough to track down. But I found a seller that had not only the first print, but the second print. And I gave them a best offer, and they took it. And here it is, Jenny Frison, Hack and Slash, My First Maniac, first print. And second print. So I am now the proud owner of these gorgeous Jenny Frison Hack and Slash covers, both of them. I got both at the same time. And I had been looking for these books for, like I said, since I got back into collecting, which is going on about 2.5, maybe 3 years now. So the fact that I was able to knock off those Hack and Slashes and that Betty and Veronica, couldn't be happier. Code Red #1, J. Scott Campbell by Zenescope. This is the retail exclusive. Snagged this up for, I want to say my LCS hooked me up with this for like 20 bucks. So just a really great J. Scott Campbell cover. So happy to get that. And of course, when I went out there to go pick up that book, he showed me a box of books that he hadn't put out yet, and lo and behold, there were several books that are on my list that I wanted. I wasn't trying to drop $300 to $400 that day, so I just opted with taking one of them that was on my list, and I am very excited to have this. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 607. So since I picked up this J. Scott Campbell, I figured it was only appropriate to follow suit and get another J. Scott Campbell. Plus the price he gave me on this was very, very fair. And again, that is a very nice, clean, raw copy. There's another store variant, and I know it's a store variant, and they never hold their value, but I've been a Psylocke fan since the 90s X-Men. I couldn't say no to this, and this is the Yi Hung Lee. This was either, Comic Mint or Frankie's, one or the other. So, Yi Hung Lee, I want to say this was like X-Men 2, so just a gorgeous Psylocke cover, and I picked up the set, the trade dresses in the box. I just figured I'd show the Virgin for this video. Now this is a book that I don't think I've ever seen anyone show off, and this is one of these rare Artgerm books. It's limited to 200 copies, and that is Pray for the Sinner. This is the Comic Someone exclusive premiere, and it's also the New York Comic Con exclusive. So I got copy number 69 out of 200. I went with the black and white. This is one of these rare Artgerms. You're not going to see these come up too often. There is a color version that I believe is also a Virgin, but I wasn't really a big fan of the color scheme on it. I think the black and white with that little bit of green color splash on the cover just really sets it off. So really happy to snag this up. This one, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted this one today. Another one that was on the list. This thing got shipped from Great Britain, and it made it here in the States. It cleared customs, made it here in the States, and this is a gorgeous minty copy. I couldn't believe seller had it listed for, I think, like starting bid was, I want to say like $69.99 or best offer. I came up, actually it might have been $59.99 was the starting bid or best offer. So I came up high right off the bat. I offered them $70 just because shipping was so high. They instantly accepted, and I was like absolutely stunned because this book can fetch a lot more than that. And the fact that it made it all the way from Great Britain here in the United States without getting damaged. This guy packaged it like a tank. I private messaged him and I was like, please make sure you package this well. I've been chasing this book, just like the Hack and Slashes, since I got back into collecting. And this is A1, the Weirding Willow, very early Artgerm. Man, this thing is minty. If I send this out to get graded, I wouldn't doubt if it comes back a 9.8 or a 9.6. Just absolutely gorgeous. Nice glossy cover. I couldn't be happier. So, as you can tell, I've been busy knocking books off my list here, slowly but surely. Because here's another one that I found on Aspen's like customer appreciation sale or whatever. This book is hard to track down. What the hell is this? I think this is Journey #1. This is the Rups color exclusive, and I want to say, if I recall, I've had this for a while now. I want to say this is like limited to like 100 copies or something, or maybe on the high end, I would say 500 copies. I know it's not triple digits. It's definitely 100 or 500 copies of this. And this is the J. Scott Campbell Rups color Journey #1. Absolutely stunning J. Scott Campbell work here. Couldn't be happier to add this. I mean, and this thing, again, this is absolutely minty. Maybe instead of buying all these books, I should really send some of these out to CGC, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So very, very happy to add a lot of great J. Scott Campbell and a lot of great Artgerm to the collection. Very, very happy with those. See, I've been busy. Collecting took a back seat, but it's not always about quantity, it's about quality. So remember that Artgerm New Mutants #1? Yeah, I bought a copy graded from Slabbed Heroes. So big shout out to Nick at Slabbed Heroes. Picked this up for like 30 bucks. So nice 9A copy of this gorgeous Magic Artgerm. So happy to have this. This book isn't really worth much, but I really love the artwork on it. So I'm really happy to add a graded copy in a 9/8. And I am down to the last two books. Any guesses on what they may be? Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur #1, 1 in 25, maybe? And it's in a 9/6. Got this for 150 bucks, shipped. Outstanding price. So for those of you speculating on Disney Plus streaming, this is a really hard variant to track down. Raws can easily fetch 150. Graded ones usually fetch about 300. About Ski, really happy to add this to the collection. This is another one that was on the list. So first appearance of Moon Girl, not the first appearance of Devil Dinosaur. I do have that though too. But I couldn't be happier to add this to the graded collection. And then the last book is one that a lot of people consider their modern day grail. It's another character that's been a little bit on the decline lately, but I think still has a lot of upside and a lot of potential. Right? I think she's got a lot of potential. And that is Mrs. X23. NYX #3. Graded in a beautiful 9/6. So very, very happy to finally get this in the collection as well. So between this and this, I'm very, very ecstatic to add those to the collection, along with everything else that I've shown, the J. Scott Campbells, the Artgerms. I've been slowly whittling away at that list, and not going to lie, I've been selling off some stuff on eBay to help fund the collection, because that's really what you gotta, that's what a lot of people gotta do. This hobby can definitely make you go broke, but if you can find a way that the hobby can fund itself, and you're just a little bit patient, and you buy books on the downturn instead of when the hype is up on them, there's deals to be had. Again, be patient, fellas, and you will get the books that you want. I know my list is down to, I want to say about like 32 or 34 books left on my master list. When I complete that list, you know, I don't know. I doubt that I'll stop collecting. There'll always be stuff to chase, but I'm also being realistic. I'm not going to chase after Amazing Fantasy 15 or, you know, Batman #1 or anything like that. I'm not in that league. I am starting to entertain maybe getting some more commissions done, just because that's original artwork and it's one of a kind. So I've been kind of slowly considering that. I almost jumped down the rabbit hole of doing statues. Almost pulled the trigger on a statue. But quickly thought better of that. I didn't want to open up Pandora's box to that. That's definitely out of my league too, with some of those slideshow collectibles and whatnot. But there's a lot of cool stuff out there, and you just gotta be patient and you'll find it. So anyways, for anyone who actually watched this, again, thanks for tuning in, and I don't know, I might do a video again in a couple weeks. I might not do another video for a couple months. It all depends on what I stumble across. So happy hunting, fellas, and we'll catch you guys later.